KPRC2 News begins right now with breaking news.
Good evening, and that breaking news coming from Alief, where a tenant is seriously hurt tonight and an accused home invader is dead. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Daniela Guzman. My co-anchor Keith Garvin is on assignment. Well, that deadly home invasion happened at around 1:30 this afternoon at an apartment complex on Leawood near Bissonnette, and that is where we find KPRC2's Corley Peel with those details. Corley?
Daniela, it is still an active scene out here. We're at the Leawood condominiums, but if you look behind me, you can see that there is crime scene tape wrapped around this building here near the pool, and we've seen detectives going in and out of an apartment unit over to the left, collecting clues about what happened earlier today. We know that police were called here around 1:30 this afternoon for that home invasion when three masked men busted into that apartment unit. I actually just spoke with the father of the man that lives in that apartment. Take a listen to what he says when his son called him asking for help.
So when my friend arrived, he's that one that actually found the disaster. He found my son tied up. He was being choked at the moment. When my friend got there, he was able to pull out his gun, and my son got loose, and one of the guys dropped the gun and my son picked it up, started shooting or whatnot from what I was told, and one of the guys my son ended up shooting was in the parking lot, and then my son was taken to the hospital because they feared that he was also shot, but thank God he wasn't. He just suffered trauma to the face and the head.
And it's unclear why those suspects were here. Detectives telling us that this used to be a drug house, so we're still working to find out if this was a misunderstanding of why they were here. So a lot of conflicting information as well. HPD was telling us earlier that one of the home invasion suspects shot another suspect, but as we heard from the father of the man who lives here, he says that his son was actually able to grab a gun and fire the weapon, and one of the intruders were shot. Again, one man is dead after this situation here. The man who lives here is expected to be okay, but a lot to unpack here. We're still working and asking questions as well. At this time, we don't know about any other arrests or anything like that, but we, of course, will keep you updated as we learn more. Reporting live from Alief, Corley Peel, KPRC2 News.